Members of the media, thank you so much for coming after a short notice of invitation to be part of this year's press conference. You are our friends, you have been with us for quite a long time, and every year you are the ones that amplified our voices whenever we are to have our championship. And we are always very grateful to you because we know we cannot do it alone. Whatever we have gained from secondary school sports, in order to propagate it, is through you. So we are very much grateful and thankful to you people. So once again, thank you so much. And this is secondary school sports back again for 2024 academic year. Like the chairman just alluded to, this year's championship is taking a different dimension. He said we have increased the qualifiers and the format of the championship. Initially, we wanted to go in for quarterfinal, semi-final, and finals, just like the Olympics. But we realized that schools are constrained in terms of preparation, in terms of finance, when it comes to preparing their athletes at the level of the schools. Because where schools normally get their fundings from, that is from the school improvement grant, that one is not, usually is not available on time because the government always delays the payment and then it's always coming in pittance. So therefore, schools find it very difficult to invest meaningfully on their athletes to prepare them for this championship. The way and manner in which we want the championship to be staged, we cannot get it in full force because schools are constrained financially, and even the association in itself is constrained financially. So everything, sometimes, in fact, almost at the beginning of every year, we have to take loan to pre-finance our championship, and that has been a very big problem for us. So this year, like I said, the qualifiers are going to be increased, and then also different regions, like he alluded to, the West Coast region is going to going home with more qualifiers than any other region due to the number of participating schools from West Coast region, and that is definitely fair. West Coast region every year used to have more participating schools than any other region. Sometimes the number of schools that participate, upper basic and senior secondary schools will be very close to 60 or 60 plus schools. So as compared to other schools. So that is why we decided to give them 4 slots when it comes to qualifiers, and then also other regions, 3 slots. So we have all the regions like the NBR and LRR, the two of them together is 3 slots, and then URR and CRR also together is 3 slots. And then whilst KM, that is Region 1, is also 3 slots. So this time around, we are expecting, especially this year, according to sources from the discussions that were going on in the various WhatsApp platforms, and then the interest of participating schools. Because like I said earlier on, most of the schools who want to participate, they will start training, they will do their preparations at their level, the school level, but then they will train and prepare up to second term when governments did not even pay for the first term fee. So that is also creating a lot of problems. That is why some schools, when the funds are not paid during second term, especially beginning of second term, they feel reluctant to participate. And of course, we cannot blame them for not participating, simply because they don't have the funds. And we all know how expensive sports is. So this time we are expecting over 170 schools, almost close to 178 or 79 schools. But 170, at least that one has shown interest across the country. It may go beyond that. It may go beyond that, because some schools are expecting to get little from whatever funds they are trying to raise at their level. So if all goes well, at least 170 will be in attendance in various regions. This is in total, nationwide, and we are expecting each region, they are all on high gear at this moment on their preparations. And then also we expect at least this time around, like he said, the rules are, because when he came in as the new chairman, like he alluded to, obviously he decided to change a lot of things. We sat down and discussed and agreed that yes, let bygones be bygones, let's forget about the other things. But things did not go right the way we wanted, and then we tried to open up a new page. And we did that. We have opened up a new page, but that doesn't mean that we are no longer going to punish schools that are found wanting. Because as you know, me, for example, when it comes to rules, I'm always there to make sure that the rules have been applied to the letter. Because I don't like cheating in sports, and whatever happens, no matter whatever degree that you cheated, I'll make sure that you have been punished. And despite of the fact that we dropped the previous sanctions, then we are coming up with the new rules again. And that is the fact that whosoever is found wanting of cheating, it depends on the level, the degree of cheating, then you will be fined to pay between $10,000 to $25,000. Failure of which you will be banned for not more than 2 years suspension. You will go for 2 years suspension. All right. And then these rules are not meant to just witch hunt schools. We are not witch hunting any schools, but we are making sure that our competition is clean. We are making sure that the right students that are in schools, those that we call our students, are the ones that definitely we want them to participate. Because we want to have the right ages, because that is very, very important. Even when it comes to football, under 17, footballers can only be found in schools. When it comes to athletics, the under 16, the 15, the 17 can only be found in schools. Schools have the right ages. Schools have the right athletes with the right ages. So therefore, applying the rules definitely will help us to control, because we all know how secondary schools used to be. People, you have athletes that will be in school and they will never graduate. But gone are those days now. We don't normally see those athletes. The moment you reach grade 12, you have to sit to the exams, and then you exit from the system. And that's what we wanted. Those who are there should be given the opportunity. Those who are there should be given the chance to also come up and showcase their talents, both nationally and internationally. And under 17 team of the national athletic team for the under 17, honestly, are chosen from schools. Because every year when the championship is done, this is why we have the coach Maria Masala with us and other members of the GA, who will definitely be there to ensure that they take the names of the right athletes, those who perform, those who showcase their talents, those who have the talents. Definitely they scout them from the schools. And we are urging even clubs, those who are having athletics clubs, to come on board. Please come on board and try to at least look at some of these, rising talents, and then register them in your teams. And even internationally, those who have clubs, those who are interested in athletes in the Gambia, if the local ones cannot do it, then you come forward, try to partner with secondary school sports, and we will definitely provide you or give you the right platform where you can, scout the athletes. So, like he said, the chairman elaborated on the issue of the dates. Is this weekend from Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday will be at Basse, and we expect all schools to at least exercise maximum respect and respect to the rules and regulations on the ground. And then violence, definitely that one does not fall within these rules, that the rule that I just mentioned. Violence does not fall within. Any school that causes commotion, any school that causes violence, that school is going to be banned forthwith. That one, we don't even entertain that. And we don't want to entertain it, we don't want to condone violence. We want students to come forward together with their teachers to respectfully participate. Any school that causes commotion on the ground, definitely consider yourself to be out even more than 5 years. That is to the discretion of the executive committee. That one we don't, in fact, it's not part of these normal rules that we apply. So, but this other one, that is just about the issue of cheating here and there. And then also we expect the local authorities of the regions that we are going to stake this competition, we expect them to also come on board. Let them at least, support their schools. Let them support, their, at least that are within their regions, like the governor's office, the area councils, and other stakeholders that are within there. These are young children. These are the future of the country. And of course, when they are into competitions, we need to come all out to support them. The businesses that are found in various regions. Let's support schools. Schools is not only government that can, invest in schools, but the other, important stakeholders can also come forward and support, sports in various schools. So basically, the price is also remains the same for this time around. We have not discussed anything regarding the prices, because sometimes we come up with surprises in terms of the cash price that we normally give out. We have been, undergoing series of constraints in the past years. The past 2 years, things were very, very hard on secondary school sports. But then nonetheless, we are thinking, because it was our utmost target, we targeted to make sure that at least, we increase the prices to, maybe if possible, if we have the right funds, we want to hit the ceiling of 500,000 or even go beyond that for schools. So that any school that wins definitely will go home with something big. But this time around, it still remains the same. It's 100,000, 100,000, and of course we give out, second, the runners-up, and then also the others, plus the upper basic and that of the senior secondary school. And then also we give out medals, and the medals are always very, very quality. So everything is just from, the meager resources that we gather, in order to at least stage this competition. And also the ticketing, because at the gates, we normally collect tickets, and this time around tickets have been raised, increased from $25 to $50 in all the regions across. It's $50, all right? So, and then that it will definitely go a long way, because whatever we collect, those are the monies that we gather together, and then in turn give it back to schools as cash prizes. That is where we normally, use to at least work on the logistical arrangements and other stuff, plus the medals, the trophy, and whatever. All those things come from the money that is being raised from the gate. So, and then also, before I just conclude, I also want to, I also want to urge the media once again. You have been doing it, but I want to urge all of you, all right, to come, to at least join with us, and then, apply some little bit of empathy and amplify our voices more and more, that we needed, secondary school sports definitely needed support. Secondary school sports needed support. Whatever we do is from our own little resources, together with our credit union, because our credit union, anytime we don't have it, when we fall back to them, they always make sure they give us some soft loans here and there. And then, we always take loans from the credit union in order to finance our championship. For athletics, we don't have any support at all. For athletics, we don't have any support, and we are open to any businesses or enterprise or institutions that want to partner with us. You are most welcome, and we want at least the Ministry of Youth and Sports intervention also, because we have been struggling for some time now to get the support from them. But we hope and pray that this time around they will also come up big. So once again, thank you so much for coming to be part of this year's press conference.